This is a call for basketball. I just wanted to come in and tell you guys about the latest updates on the COVID-19. I mean, the magic potion. I ain't supposed to say that. You know how to get. Shout out to Call for the Uprising. You know, he inspires me to do this stuff. Here it goes.
A CDC committee meeting next week to talk about booster shots. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy making that announcement at the White House COVID Task Force briefing today. NBC News White House correspondent Mike Memoli is in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, where President Biden is spending the weekend. Mike,
That guy's a dumbass, by the way.
We got to talk about the FDA panel voting not to recommend boosters for most Americans. The White House is ready to start rolling them out next week. So what now? How do they pivot here?
Yeah, a little bit of a surprise, Allison, especially given how the president talked about this a month ago. He talked about this almost as if it was a certainty and talked about all the steps his administration was going to be taking to make sure there was enough supply for Americans to be getting those booster shots. So we haven't heard from the administration just yet on what this vote means, and in part, that's because...
Boosters. Sorry, I made a pause the video. They want us to get boosters. You know, to give it a little kick in the right direction. And let me just say this, you're not fully a magic potion unless you get the booster. So you have to get the booster to be fully able to participate in this society, this wonderful society that we live in. You know, the fun things that we normally do in life, like our 9-to-5 job and our daily life activities. Yeah, those things.
Because the FDA is still in the process of this meeting. They might have a second vote coming up now to whether or not to approve boosters for a much narrower slice of the population, specifically adults 65 and over. And so if that were to happen, and there's some indication that that's where this board is heading, then the administration still has to make sure that there's a plan in place. And so what we heard from the president's COVID response team earlier today was that they've already been in touch with state health officials. They've been dealing with pharmacies and some of the other main outposts where people would be going to get.
My thing is, I pause it again, because my thing is, like, will these boosters actually give people the protection they need so they won't have to keep shunning us out of society? Will they actually protect the other people, like me and other people? I don't need protection. I got God on my side. I don't need protection. But I'm saying, like, will they stop shunning us out of society? And the answer is no. They won't. They will keep shutting us out of society. It doesn't matter if it's a boost. It doesn't matter if it's a new variant. They'll shut us out. Okay? That's the whole thing. They want to shut us out if we don't have it. Period. Doesn't matter if it's a boost. They'll just say you're still at risk because of the magic potion. They can do that, and they will.
Get these vaccines to make sure they have a sufficient supply. And they got a little bit of ahead of some of the criticism about the confusion that might be coming if this vote were to be, in fact, a vote down, as we've just seen. What the White House was saying, basically, Allison, was that...
It's a vote. Who's voting? Because they didn't send me a ballot.
Our job is to make sure that there's a plan to get vaccines out there if this is approved, not necessarily to speak to whether or not they should be approved. So they were ready to get those out if they were needed in significant numbers, but obviously now it seems like that's not going to be the case. But Allison, part of the confusion here, based on what we were just hearing from Chris and from Shaq, people are already going to get their third booster shots. You listen to radio ads in New York. Advertising to come get them if you're in a certain category of the population. And so the White House is going to need to get out front of this a little bit more. And
those damn liberals, they just don't get it. You heard it for yourself, okay? You heard it. I ain't making this shit up. You heard it. These people are lining up. They're lining up to get that stuff, man. They're lining up to get that stuff in them. Whatever Big Brother does, they give that good brain. They give that good noggin. You want that good brain? I'll chuck it all down. That's what they do. They don't question. They just That's what they do. You heard it. They're up in the morning at 5 a.m. at the front line trying to get it, man. People, whatever they tell them, they look how happy they are. Because they know these people are clowns. They're probably laughing in the back like, oh my gosh, look at these people taking it.
Sort of speak to the country about what actually should and shouldn't be happening at this point.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for watching our...
Give me a break. I mean, you can't even make this up. They're rolling out the new boosters next week. I guarantee you that this is going to backfire on a lot of people, man. This is absolutely sickening what they're doing. It's a joke. Oh man, I just wanted to get that video out the way because I like to keep y'all updated on what's going on. So those boosters are coming. Believe it or not, I'm telling you, you're not gonna be full. They're not gonna qualify you as fully Magic Potion unless you get the booster, and they're gonna make sure to give it to you. They're gonna make sure they push it. You're gonna hear in the news every day, and see they're gonna make up some story about someone getting hurt, and it's gonna be all kind of crap. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. One more video, guys, before you go.
What do developers build on the SendGrid API? A service to send a password reset to a confused customer. A tool.
Hello, welcome to BBC World News. Italy has become the first country in Europe to make it compulsory for all workers to have a COVID green pass.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Mid-October, around 23 million people will need to prove they've been vaccinated.
Look at the unity. Look at the stuff in the background that they're having, like the little unity, like the little united. We're coming together strong to get this under control. Fuck you. I'm not joining hands. I'm not coming together strong. You're all a bunch of fucking crazy people.
Have had a negative test or that they've recovered from the virus. The measure's designed to boost vaccine rates ahead of the winter flu season. Those who flout the rules face a big fine of up to $1,800 and suspension. Mark Lobel reports.
It's a bold move to boost jabs.
Really?
Policing all workers in Italy as infections rise, and with a third of the country not yet fully vaccinated.
Really? You have to scan off your phone to get inside of certain places? People, wake up! This is did you just see that? You have to scan your phone to get inside certain places. They're called passports. Magic Potion passports, people. In Italy.
With this measure, we make places safe. The Green Pass is an instrument of freedom. Also, it makes the vaccination campaign more effective.
Yeah.
From the middle of next month,
Control Green
all
Pass,
workers, including the
Green Pass
self-employed,
check.
will need a Green Pass to prove they have been vaccinated, show a negative test, or prove they are recovering from the virus.
Oh, give me a
Otherwise, they
break.
face suspension from work. Their pay will be stopped after 5 days.
Since failure to comply will be suspension from work, pay stopped after 5 days. Are you kidding me?
And fines of up to €1,500 will be handed out if staff are caught working without one. The digital and paper certificates are already
ready.
required in many parts of Italy, including train stations, restaurants and schools. But these new measures are some of the toughest in Europe.
Welcome to the New World Order, people. Welcome to the New World Order. You're in it, buddy. This is absolutely sickening. Passports. Whatever world that you guys were living in before 2020,
obligare le persone.
I do not agree in forcing people, but I'm also in favour of protecting the health of others. Therefore, the fact that people who do not want to get vaccinated must be put in a position not to make others sick, I believe is a social fact.
He said people like that are on magic potions should not be put in a position to make other people sick. But isn't that what they're for? The magic potion, to make people not sick. So how is making me that's on magic potion making the person that is magic potion sick?
Which are of primary importance.
When there is an obligation, we no longer live in a democracy, but in a dictatorship.
It is.
Do not agree.
It's a dictatorship, bro.
In France, vaccines are mandatory for health workers. So far, around 3,000 workers have been suspended from hospitals, care homes and health centres for failing to comply, including this medical secretary, Vanessa.
Fair to comply, people been suspended from work. Are you kidding me? Suspend me. Please, do me a favor and just shun me out of your fucking fucked up society. Shun me out, motherfucker. Shun me out!
I'm disgusted, but there's nothing I can do. I have to put up with it. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. I know I'm not being paid as of today, and yesterday, as I was on a demonstration.
In England,
she wasn't paid for not putting something in her body. She wasn't paid because she didn't put something in her body. She questioned it. Just like I question it. Just like you question it. My head is hurting, people.
Thursday was the last day for a first jab for care staff who must be fully vaccinated by the middle of November. There are worries it may deepen the sector's staffing crisis.
Jesus, come soon, please. This is crazy. This is crazy. They can shun us out of society. They can fine us. They can give a failure to not comply. They can do all this stuff to us, and it's okay. But if we say the littlest, gayest remark and fight back with our words, they're going to jump off a cliff, and they'll be like, oh, you bad people. You can't say that against us. You can't. It's so backwards. It's so backwards that it is so backwards, bro. I have no words to describe it. It is so backwards. They want to say my body, my choice. And then when it comes to this, it ain't your body, it ain't your choice. It's just so unbelievable. But they want to abortion our kids, but they can't give us, and they say, oh, stop the hate, stop. They want to go around saying, stop the hate, stop all this Asian hate, stop the black hate, stop all this hate, my body, my choice. But when it comes to this, they can just fine us, kick us off the platforms, kick us off free speech, just censor us, kick us out of our jobs, all this other BS. They can pay you don't have to pay you. What? But, whatever, right? That's crazy, man. I'm so like, that's all, people. If I get more news, I'll come on here and report it. But this is depressing. Doing these videos sometimes get depressing. Alright, it's been a call for basketball. I'll see you later.